Hey guys, Robbie Webster here for my September 2010 Blu-ray and DVD update. As you can tell, I'm in a different place right now. I'm in my new apartment. By this time, you should have seen a video showing the apartment. It doesn't have anything in it yet, except for a few things that I've been moving in. But when I have everything set up, I'll give you a full tour, and hopefully you'll enjoy that video. But I'm going to get started with a recommendation. On November 2nd, Toy Story 3 is coming out on Blu-ray and DVD, and I'm planning on buying it. It was my second favorite film from this past summer, my first favorite being Inception. But if you pre-order anytime between now and November 1st at Best Buy, you get a Steelbook for a free Steelbook case, and you can just pop the discs in here. See, it has some cool artwork, and it has the room for the 3 discs. I plan on just keeping the discs in their original case and just displaying this separately, but it's a very nice case. It's very glossy, and I just really like it. The back has a picture of all the characters on it, or the 3 main characters. And yeah, you just have to pay $7.50 now, and then you pay the rest of the balance. So if you're planning on getting it anyways, it's well worth it. I mean, it's free, so it's well worth getting this at Best Buy. The first thing I'm going to show you that I got this month, it's the most recent thing I got. I got it just today, actually. Today it came out today. I got Iron Man 2 on Blu-ray, and I got the 3-disc edition, which I'm looking forward to checking out some of the special features on. Now, I didn't like this movie as much as I liked the first one, but it was still okay. It wasn't anything really special, but it was alright. So yeah, it's worth picking up. Great special effects. The next one I got Robin Hood. This one came out 2 weeks ago. This is a Blu-ray as well. Comes with a nice slipcover. I like it when they put effort into the packaging. When you're paying this much for a Blu-ray, it makes me feel better about spending that money when you get a nice packaging. I haven't opened up this yet, so I'm not sure what the inside looks like. I probably should have done that, but I haven't opened it yet. But I've watched it so recently that I didn't feel I needed to open up before I did this video. But yeah, I liked Robin Hood. It was alright. It wasn't Gladiator. It wasn't as good as Gladiator by any means, but it was still worth watching. I liked it. I think I liked it more than I liked Iron Man 2. The next one I got was Prince of Persia on Blu-ray, and this one came out 3 weeks ago. It seems like they're releasing all of these big summer blockbusters one week after another, so the last 3 weeks in a row I've been able to pick up a good movie, and I like this movie as well. It wasn't the greatest, but I thought it was alright. I thought Jake Gyllenhaal did a decent job in it, and it was alright. I mean, Disney doesn't skimp on the special effects or anything, so I mean, definitely worth checking out. You should at least rent it and watch it. It's very entertaining. It's worth paying a few dollars to rent. The next one I got, and this is my favorite movie of all of the Blu-rays that I got this month. I thought it was a phenomenal movie. The Invention of Lying. I've been looking to get this for a long time. I just hadn't been able to find it for the right price, and it was on sale for $16.99, which isn't the greatest, seeing as it's been out for a while, but still, it's been $30. I haven't seen it any lower, and I really wanted to see it. Very entertaining, very, very entertaining movie. It's very original. Basically, it's about picture the entire world if no one was able to tell a lie. So there's no fictional stories, everybody says anything that's going on. It doesn't matter if it's going to hurt your feelings or not. They're incapable of lying. And then one day, Ricky Gervais's character, and by the way, Ricky Gervais created the original Office, the British version, and he's listed as a co-creator of the American version. But yeah, it also stars Jennifer Garner. But one day, Ricky Gervais, his character, he tells a lie, and he doesn't even realize what he did when he does it. He developed the ability to lie. So basically, you can imagine how that would affect him. He can basically do anything he wants because no one knows what a lie is. So he could tell anyone anything. He could tell you that the world's gonna come to an end today if you don't do such and such a thing, and they'll believe you because they've never heard a lie in their entire lives. But this is very good. It's very funny, and it has a great story. It's well written. I really enjoyed it. The next movie I got, and I've been waiting for this to drop down in price too, was Sherlock Holmes. This came out about, I think, last winter at some point. I think, well, I mean in the theaters it came out, and it came out during the summertime on Blu-ray, but I just hadn't picked it up yet because I was waiting for the price to drop down. This is starring Robert Downey Jr., and I thought it was really good. My favorite thing about it was the way that he fought. They made him into more of an action hero than I remember. Now, keep in mind that I've never read the Sherlock Holmes books or anything, so all I know is stuff that I've seen on TV, and it was just cool to see that he was so intelligent that he actually was a good fighter just because he knew the exact thing to do to hit you exactly this way and move his body this way, because his brain was so much faster than anyone else. It's just really cool. You have to watch it. I've really enjoyed this movie. The one thing that I thought took away from it was I think there's a lot of unnecessary CGI in movies nowadays, and this movie is no exception. There are some sets that are completely CGI that I don't like that. I'd rather see some work put into building a physical set more than seeing noticeable CGI. But anyways, this is worth picking up. This was a really good movie. Alright, and that does it for the Blu-rays. And now I'm going to move on to some TV series seasons that I've picked up this month. I'll start off with one that just recently came out. The Office Season 6. I absolutely love this series, and I had never picked up any of the DVDs. But once this came out, Best Buy put all of the other seasons on sale. So I actually picked up all those as well. Now, I want to talk about this series real quick before I show you the other series. I'm just going to show them really fast. But basically, next year could be the last season of The Office, which is kind of sad because it's been really good. I was a little disappointed with Season 6, and I still haven't seen the first episode of Season 7, which came out this week. I'm going to watch it tonight. But this Season 7 will be Steve Carell's final year on the show. And whether or not they continue without him, I don't know if they will or not. But I think that they could do it. But if they did continue without him, I think they should only continue for maybe 1 year. And there's been rumors that Tim Allen might replace him on the show, which would be kind of interesting. I always have been a fan of Tim Allen, and he hasn't been on TV in years, and I don't know, he could be good. He could play that stupid boss character like Steve Carell, and they're not gonna make him actually like just replace actors. They're gonna make him a new character, and he'll just take over his position on the show. So yeah, Season 6 wasn't the funniest of the seasons, but I had to pick it up anyways. And I'll show you the rest of the seasons real quick. I won't talk about them or anything just because it's not much to talk about. There's Season 5. There's Season 4. Season 3. Season 2. And there's the first season. It's funny when you look at the first season, Steve Carell obviously was having some hair issues where he was losing his hair, and you can tell that he had some work done there, because in the rest of the seasons his hairstyle is totally different. Just take a look at that at some point. And the last, oh no, there's a couple more I have to show you for TV seasons. This is one that was a classic. This was actually the first television show that I ever saw on cable. My family was a little bit behind as far as getting cable. They got it when I was in late elementary school, maybe 5th, 6th grade, something like that. But this was the first show, maybe 4th grade. This was the first show that I ever saw on cable, and I was so amazed by it. And I used to love watching this one, and I also used to love watching another one, which was a spin-off. But Hercules: The Legendary Journeys, I absolutely love it. Still to this day, I enjoy watching it, even though it's rather cheesy. It has good stories to it. It's produced by Sam Raimi, the guy who created Spider-Man. I don't know, if you grew up watching this, it's definitely worth picking up the DVD set. It's on sale for $16 at FYE this week, but I've seen it for $20 everywhere else, and that's worth it for this. It's a very good series. It's very entertaining. I love just the nostalgic feeling of it. So I enjoy this DVD set. The next one I got, this is a show that people have just been talking about for the past 3 years, and a lot of people like it that I know, and I don't know, I didn't know anything about it, but I always saw the DVDs, and I was like, Well, I've never watched it, and I saw them on sale. I saw the season 1 on sale for $20, so I decided, well, you know what, I'll pick it up and try it out and see what I think. And the show is Mad Men. And I don't see anything in this that really just jumps out at me as, man, this show is awesome. It's not like Dexter. I actually didn't pick up Dexter until season 4. I didn't watch it. I didn't start watching it in season 4. I actually started at episode 1, but I waited till it had been on for 4 years almost, and then I decided to start watching it. And so I was hoping this would be something like that. It's not quite that good, but I do enjoy the fact that it takes place in the 1960s, and everything's really authentic, from the costumes to the environment, the sets, and everything, and the way that people act is very funny. And the one thing you'll notice if you watch this show is that basically in every single scene there is someone lighting up a cigarette. I mean, even in the doctor's office, the doctor's sitting there smoking a cigarette. It's just everybody smokes cigarettes. Basically, Mad Men are that's like the nickname they had for advertising men, and these people basically try to sell different ways of advertising your product. They work for a firm, and I'm not sure any of the actors' names, but I know the guy that's the main character in this. He was also in the recent, what was that movie he was in? I just saw it. Oh yeah, he was in what's it called? I just watched it. The Town. He played a police detective or an FBI detective in The Town, and I thought his character was pretty decent in that. It was different than this one, so it was cool to see him in another role. And I'm sure I've probably seen him in other things. I just didn't realize it at the time, and I'll find that out later. But yeah, this one's worth watching. I mean, if you can get it for $20, that's a good price. I'm looking forward to seeing. There was a big time cliffhanger at the end of season 1. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in season 2. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. It's a decent show.